This video introduces the CXL Verification IP. Let's first have a look at the Cadence PCIe Verification IP ecosystem, which covers the industry standard protocols and interfaces that come under this umbrella and are part of the modern-day society designs. Let's start with PCIe VIP, which supports PCIe generations from 1 to 7. PCIe Generation 7 has recently been released. PCIe VIP has support for PCIe Generation 7 for serial and pipe interface. Supports integrity and data encryption. The next is CXL VIP, which supports CXL 1.1, 2.0, and 3.1 versions and includes I/O, cache, and mem semantics. It also supports integrity and data encryption. Cadence System VIP applications support System Traffic Library, System Performance Analyzer, and System Verification Scoreboards for PCIe and CXL interfaces. Cache Coherent Interconnect for accelerators. CCIX VIP supports versions 1.0, 1.1, and 2.0. At last, Non-Volatile Memory Express NVMe supports versions 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, and 2.0. The diagram represents the CXL layers for their different semantics and their relationship with PCIe layers. As seen here, the CXL.io semantics reuses all PCIe layers, with some CXL enhancements. The CXL.cache and CXL.mem semantics has their own transaction and link layers. There is a CXL arbitration and multiplexing block that selects output from selected CXL semantics and passes it to the PCIe CXL physical layer. The Cadence CXL VIP supports CXL 1.1, CXL 2, CXL 3.0, and CXL 3.1 versions of the CXL protocol. This is built on top of proven PCIe Gen 6 VIP and reuses serial and pipe interface. It also supports all three semantics in various design types. Type 1 designs uses CXL.io and cache semantics. Type 2 designs uses CXL.io, cache, and .mem semantics. And Type 3 designs uses CXL.io and .mem semantics. The VIP can be configured as CXL host or RC, CXL device or EP, and CXL3 switch. The ARB, MUX, and Flit modes are enabled by default. In addition, PCIe VIP SOMA parameters, registers, callbacks, etc. remains intact and supported in CXL VIP as well wherever applicable. This and subsequent slides mention CXL VIP features. CXL VIP can be configured as host, device, or switch. The supported versions are 1.1, 2.0, 3.0, and 3.1. The device types supported are types 1, 2, and 3. Type 1 is used for caching devices and accelerators, which utilize CXL.io and CXL.cache semantics of CXL. Type 2 is used for accelerators with memory and utilizes CXL.io, CXL.cache, and CXL.mem semantics of CXL. Type 3 is used for memory buffers and utilizes CXL.io and CXL.mem semantics of CXL. The CXL VIP supports CXL.io, CXL.cache, CXL.mem, and Back Invalidate semantics of CXL. Back Invalidate is recently added in CXL 3.0 specification. The VIP supports serial NRZ and PAM4 interface as per selected speed. It also supports pipe interface. Link rates supported are 64 gigatransfer per second, 32 gigatransfer per second, and downgraded support for 16 gigatransfer per second and 8 gigatransfer per second. Similarly, the link widths of cross 16, 8, and 4 and the degraded widths of cross 2 and 1 are also supported. The Flit format supported with CXL3 variant with 256 bytes Flit and latency-optimized Flit of 128 bytes. CXL2 with 64-byte flits is also supported. The Flex bus in CXL VIP supports various protocol features, which are as follows. Alternative protocol negotiation, framing and packet layout, framing error handling. Physical layer latency optimization such as sync header bypass and drift buffer. Also, replay mechanism for CXL3 are included. The VIP also have support for bypassing enumeration and auto-enumeration for CXL-DVSEC and memory-mapped register space. This slide is a continuation of the previous slide for additional CXL VIP features of different CXL semantics. The CXL.io semantics includes the following features. These are configuration space registers, memory-mapped registers, memory type indication on ATS, power management vendor-defined messages and deferrable memory write. Similarly, CXL.mem semantics includes the following features. These are M2S Rec RWD, S2MNDR DRS, M2S Rec S2MNDR, DRS, Type 2 flow, forward progressing rules, speculative memory read, memory error reporting and QoS telemetry. The CXL.cache semantics include the following features. These are D2H request, response, H2D request, response, CXL 3.0 back invalidation snoops, host, device bias modes, along with cache and snoop filter modeling. At last, Back Invalidate semantics is mentioned, which is added in CX3 and supports back invalidation snoops, cache and snoop filter modeling and HBMDB for Type 3 designs. This slide is a continuation of the previous slide for the ARB-MUX layer, MEM, cache link layer, and integrity and data encryption features. The CXL VIP supports the ARB-MUX layer features, which include ALMP flow for 256B Flit mode, updates for retrain, low power, PM-NAC flow, ALMP handshake and VLSM update for L0P. On MEM, cache link layer following features are supported. These are CXL3, CXL2 Flit slots support, flow control for cache MEM, retry flow for CXL 2.0, AC, LLCRD forcing, slot packing G, H, HS slots for HBR PBR routing, 256 LOP mode, and viral and poison support. The integrity and data encryption is available for CXL.io, CXL.mem, CXL.cache encryption. It also includes authentication feature of DO-SPD-MCMA for discovery, negotiation, device attestation, key negotiation, and bypass mode. It supports containment and SCID operational modes along with error handling. This slide is a continuation of the previous slide and includes transaction layer, system plugins and CXL 3.1 features. Transaction layer supports various features as follows. The VIP CXL.io transaction layer integrates with PCIe 6.0 TLP. It also includes extended metadata, MLDAPN negotiation, non-zero LDID request and response, and MLD capability. The transaction layer routing has many sub-features as follows. It supports hierarchy-based routing and many features for scalable addressing mechanisms called port-based routing. These are PBR-APN negotiation, PBR transaction layer updates, PBR Flit formats, and PBR message routing within a single PBR switch. It supports system plugins for system-level scoreboard and system performance analyzer. In addition, it supports CXL 3.1 features, which includes extended metadata and port-based routing updates. The slide contains the path to access the details of Cadence VIPs. You can also contact the email talk_to_VIP_expert @cadence.com for further queries, demo and evaluation of Cadence VIPs.